Sunnah of expressing love to your spouse. Quality time. This love language involves spending undivided attention and time with your spouse. People who value this love language feel loved and appreciated when their spouse takes time to focus on them and give them their undivided attention. When their partner takes an interest in their hobbies and activities and makes an effort to enjoy hobbies and interests together. Quality time may be one of your love languages if you feel disconnected when you don't spend enough time with your spouse, and that affects your libido. You work hard at making time to spend with others. Narrated Aisha, al-Mu'mineen, while she was on a journey along with the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I had a race with him, the Prophet, and I outstripped him on my feet. When I became fleshy, again, I had a race with him, the Prophet, and he outstripped me. He said, "This is for that outstripping." It was narrated from Shurai that he asked, "Aisha, can a woman eat with her husband while she is menstruating?" She said, "Yes." The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would call me to eat with him while I was menstruating. He would take a piece of bone on which some bits of meat were left and insist that I take it first. So I would nibble a little from it, then put it down. Then he would take it and nibble from it, and he would put his mouth where mine had been on the bone. Then he would ask for a drink and insist that I take it first before he drank from it. So I would take it and drink from it, then put it down. Then he would take it and drink from it, then put it down. Then he would take it and drink from it, putting his mouth where mine had been on the cup. The love language of quality time also means sharing quality conversation and quality activities. Narrated Aisha, 11 women sat at a place and promised and contracted that they would not conceal anything of the news of their husbands. The first one said, the 11th one said, "My husband is Abu Zar." "And what is Abu Zar? What should I say about him? He has given me many ornaments, and my ears are heavily loaded with them, and my arms have become fat, and he has pleased me, and I have become so happy that I feel proud of myself. He found me with my family, who were mere owners of sheep and living in poverty, and brought me to a respected family, having horses and camels, and threshing and purifying grain. Whatever I say, he does not rebuke or insult me. When I sleep till late in the morning, and when I drink water or milk, I drink my fill." Aisha then said, "Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to me, I am to you as Abu Zar was to his wife Zar." Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave such undivided attention that he knew how his wife indirectly expresses her anger with him. Narrated Aisha that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to her, "I know when you are pleased with me or angry with me." I said, "Whence do you know that?" He said, "When you are pleased with me, you say, 'No, by the Lord of Muhammad.' But when you are angry with me, then you say, 'No, by the Lord of Abraham.'" Thereupon I said, "Yes, you are right. But by Allah, O Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I leave nothing but your name." Physical touch. This love language involves expressing love through physical touch, such as hugs, kisses, and holding hands. People who value this love language feel loved and appreciated when their spouse touches them in a loving and affectionate way. Physical contact might be your love language if you feel lonely or disconnected. When you don't get physical affection from your spouse, or you feel especially loved when your spouse randomly kisses you or holds you. Narrated Zainab, daughter of Salama, that her mother said, "While I was lying with Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam underneath a woolen sheet, I got the menstruation and then slipped away and put on the clothes which I used to wear in menses." He asked, "What is the matter? Did you get your menses?" I replied in the affirmative, and then entered underneath that woolen sheet. I and Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to take a bath from one water pot, and he used to kiss me while he was fasting. This love language is refreshingly straightforward, easy to satisfy, and doesn't involve a lot of planning, exertion, or money. It's as easy as reaching out for connection through physical touch. They want their partners to show they're attracted to them and initiate loving touch. Narrated Aisha, I applied perfume to the Prophet ﷺ with my own hands when he wanted to assume the state of ihram, and I also perfumed him at Mina before he departed from there to perform Tawaf al-Ifada.